What's up, guys? It's Blake from Chasing Creative, and I've been learning a lot about Webflow lately. Why? Because my agency's website has been on Webflow for several years, and I've always been impressed with the HTML and CSS opportunities that exist within the platform. I also think against other competitors, they're very design focused, and you see other brands platforms starting to copy them now as far as how they do that. One of the integrations is Figma into Webflow, which recently you've seen other apps launch that do this, Figma to Shopify and more. While Webflow isn't an end-all for every single customer, I do think in the B2B industry, it's one of the best ones out there. Not only is it good for customers to be using themselves with the CMS, so that way they're able to create and put in data themselves that then goes on the website in a pre-formatted way, making it very easy to post blogs, products, and more yourself, and can teach anybody how to do that without having to interfere with the design or other things on the website. But also there's a lot of incredible opportunities to be able to customize and demonstrate more opportunities in the website that wouldn't be available on other platforms. Now, one of the things that people talk about is it's very expensive. That's true, but if you're like me, I rather pay for what is good versus what is cheap. I'd rather have a product that I'm proud of and I know the team is investing in because I'm spending money to invest in the product itself. This is something that I think is wrong in the marketing industry in general. Just getting the best deal on something doesn't mean you're getting the best product. I'm all about negotiation, and I think Webflow and other platforms like Webflow will definitely be open to that if you make your case. If you're a startup and you actually truly need the funds, or if you're trying to go through a different season where you're not spending as much on these different platforms, that's where maybe you should go into having a conversation about this. But overall, a few $100s a year for a website that can bring you tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars, seems a little foolish to me. Also, some of the apps that are pre-built are good because people are spending time and money to actually invest in their apps because you're paying for them. A lot of open source and free apps out there that make it easy to cut costs and have the same type of result. I get that. But if you're working at speed, which most of my clients are, you don't have the time to create a custom designed calculator, a custom designed interface, or something that's really unique and over the top. They don't want to spend the money on it and they don't see the value in it anyway. So they'd rather get something they can pay for a subscription. And by the time they've used the new feature or product or offering, it might be out of trend or use in the next several years anyway. So save your money for developers to work on those staple things you need for your website and not the things that are used for promotional and marketing efforts in the near term. All that to say, Webflow is a great option for people that are looking to expand into a different area. There's a lot of great platforms out there, and we use many of them within Chasing Creative's assets and business, but really Webflow has been one that I've been impressed with. Not only do they make it easy for you to learn the product with a university called Webflow 101, I've personally gone through it and did the certification. Test was actually a little bit harder than I thought it would be after taking other platforms. I won't say here, their tests, which I really did without watching much of the courses. Webflow really wants you to understand, and their team took time and money to spend. You can tell based on the production and the folks that they have demonstrating the tool. All that to say, I'm a cheerleader for Webflow. Chasing Creative is now working with a Webflow team and developers and designers in order to offer more websites and projects for people on an ongoing basis. If you're interested in learning more about what we can do for your Webflow website, please shoot us a message. And thanks from all of us at Chasing Creative. Cheers.